What would you say if I called you a brutish fossil, symbolic of a decayed era, gratefully forgotten?
I don't know. Thanks.
Response to Republicans, whenever you say we should teach about slavery or the genocide of indigenous people in the classroom, is, oh, well, it happened so long ago. Why do we have to? Why do we need to know? Why does anyone need to know?
First and foremost, no pullout. All right, she's cute as hell. All right, let's keep it a buck here, boys. She can get it all day. Secondly, who says that? For the Juneteenth nonsense, didn't a ton of Republicans, get on board with making Juneteenth a holiday? Haven't the Republican Party really just been bending the knee right alongside the Democrats when it comes to when it came to the BLM and the riots and all that other fun stuff? Sweetheart, I can't help but feel like you are dealing with a paradigm that no longer really is valid. I mean, trust me, when it comes to Democrat versus Republican, these parties have been around since before any of us got here, and each one has their control from the state to the county to the local levels. So, and that being the case, plenty of individuals, such as including Donald Trump himself, who was a registered Democrat until he was like, oh yeah, I'm going to become a Republican. It's nothing more than a smokescreen to have a straw man to build up, which you, my dear, are using in this whole argument about, well, Democrats and Republicans, they don't want us talking about history of slavery. We have, Black History Month's been a thing since forever. I learned about it growing up. We sat in the classroom and watched Roots. When it comes to Thanksgiving and there's always been a little space carved out for, hey, yeah, we really did do them dirty. I mean, they got the casinos now, but there was a lot of wild shit that went on back then, and hey, let's try to be cool about it. But this is all in regards to CRT, critical race theory. So yeah, sweetheart, let's keep going with this logic. Let's watch this woman just beat the shit out of a straw man. And yeah, I'm doing this video because I find her attractive.
Okay, why do you learn about the Holocaust? Why do you learn about the Rwandan genocide? Why do you learn about imperialism? Why do you learn about the Enlightenment? Why do you learn about the Soviet Union? Why do you learn?
Almost as if we also learn about slavery, and we also learn about what happened between us and the indigenous, between not us because I'm Black, but between Columbus and the indigenous. And one of the reasons why it's been so detrimental having feminists and feminism have such a hold over the educational system is because it ends up going in a circle. This is a donut brain bimbo, shout out, who is just thinking in circles, which is why it has been a really we look at the educational system today, and it's terrible because they've spun themselves into so many different circles that this is the quality of education that they're getting, that it's no longer education but indoctrination. And oh yeah, we really need to hammer home these things that have been taught for generations at this point. You see what I'm getting at? You see why I'm making this video? Because her whole thing is, well, we talk about history all the time, and so why can't we talk about this? But when in reality there are several mechanisms in place that really force our hands into talking about it, including Martin Luther King Day, Columbus Day, or Indigenous People Day, whatever the hell you want to call it. Either ways, the Founding of America Day. But because it's a feminine mind and it's a feminine brain, it doesn't really sink in. And the stories from back then, they always, in her brain, will come across as just, oh, it's so mean, it's so messed up what we did to them, never recognizing, particularly in the case of the indigenous, what they were doing to each other before Columbus had even gotten there, right? So, sweetheart, you're cute as hell, but Like, oh, maybe you need a sense stick in your life. You really do. And I would gladly be that sense stick for you.
The American Revolution, why do you learn about the Civil War? All those things were in the past. Why do we learn about them? It's
I like her. I like how she's standing and posing and like, look, she got it. She's got it.
almost as though there's a class you take in school where you talk about things that happened in the past. Wait a minute. Wait. This is all making too much sense, right?
Oh my god, it's adorable, isn't it? It's adorable because she's like, oh my goodness, well, the history class. Here's the thing, sweetheart. Once again, the lessons are necessary. Knowing history is always going to be necessary. And if you know your history, then what you should be doing instead of, um, just like, oh my goodness, I want to teach these kids that this somehow transfers over to them, because that's not what history class was. History class was never teaching anyone that, oh yeah, this applies to you. The history class was about it being this is what happened, and learning from the mistakes of the past. And one of the greatest mistakes of the past that was made was how certain ne'er-do-wells came to power, and how they use the media and the corporate entities in order to push that power, and the educational system getting them while they're young to really solidify what it is that they were aiming to accomplish. And well, when it comes to a lot of going ons, particularly here in the United States and at the academic and at the governmental levels, it's like, huh, yeah, weird. Very, very weird. I don't want to say anything to go against TOS. So, guys, with that being said, I mean, yeah, she can still get it though. I mean, she cute as hell, but sweetie, once again, you're just running in circles. You're just running in circles. You need a sense stick to really lock that in for you, and make it make sense for you. Either ways, guys. With that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. Pardon me. If you like it, toss a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice, I'm gonna get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Links in the description. Actually, go in the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Like I said, there is this, like, the straw man she built up about the Republican is basically anybody who disagrees with her wanting to teach these kids that somehow, due to things that happened in the past, they are subject to being seen as lesser of a person based on arbitrary bullshit Crayola cabal nonsense. And nah, nah, can we cut this shit out, please? I'd appreciate it. But you may disagree, and that's what my comment section's for. Until the next one.
Jimmy, you're thinking with your dick.
I am not thinking with my dick.
Yes, you are.
No, I just think that
Put
she's
your dick away.
she's an emotional,
Jim.
interesting, caring girl.
Jimmy, that's your dick talking.